So let's test how much we're able to zoom in. Okay, got me, it acquired me the focus finally. Let's test how much we can zoom in with this dynamic active stab, and if we can get even further with the clear image zoom or not. I think this is quite the solution. Today we are in Bergamo at the Park Le Cornelle, so we can shoot eventually animals, zebras, rhinos. It's packed because it's a Saturday and there's a lot of sunshine today. So let's do our tests, and then eventually we will try when we get back home to understand how much reach we got after we crop in with the clear image zoom, so ideally without having any degrading on image quality. So this is the 28mm with standard stabilization. Now we're gonna turn it into 75 and it identifies the rhino. Now we will switch to the next step of stab. This is the active stab, so it's zoomed in already. Now we're gonna move to dynamic active. Dynamic active is, it looks like the same. I know it cropped in just a tiny bit, but it looks the same. And now we're gonna switch to 60p. Now 60p crop in quite a lot, and now we will try with the clear image zoom and see if we can get any closer. So this is the digital zoom, because the clear image zoom eventually, when you are cropped in with 60p already, doesn't get any further. So this is only digital zoom available, but I guess it's quite the reach. Alright, so with dynamic active it was not possible, so I went back to the latest option that was available before the update, and with the clear image zoom now we have quite the reach. I honestly wouldn't know how many mils we got after the 75. So let's try these again. We are at 28 mil now, and we can zoom into 75, and we can see the meerkats now. Now we're gonna move up with the next level of stabilization. This is active stab, so ideally it cropped in already. Now we move to dynamic active. All right, very similar. Now we're gonna try to switch to 60p. It eventually will have an additional crop, and this is the max we can get. Alternative would be to stay on active stab and then use the clear image zoom. I think you're gonna have the same results. Let's test it out. This is the max reach we can have. So it's 60p and clear image zoom on active stab. So dynamic active has less reach because it doesn't allow for the clear image zoom. I think we have a winner, guys. So yeah, finally we have a winner. It's a test I had to do because I was also curious ever since I updated the software to version 2. Now, I was wondering why it didn't caught my eye, because it's still on animal. Let me switch back to human. Or even better, since today we are here and we're gonna see many animals, I let it on auto, so it will automatically detect whether you are recording a person or an animal and adjust accordingly. So guys, we have a real winner, which is the active stab with clear image zoom with 60p. So the crop in doesn't affect the image quality. It's still 4K recording. And then I will be trying to do the same thing also with the camera to see whether we have this additional reach for photos or not. I know that the clear image zoom doesn't work with raw files, so I will be shooting some photos with JPEGs fine quality today. I'm not used to it because I always shoot raw, but today, for the sake of testing it, we just will. Yeah, I guess that the results with the digital zooming in photography mode are not as stunning as the clear image zoom or the crop in with video mode. So this is a hybrid camera for hybrid shooters, but I think you should rely on the quality of your glasses for image quality for photos, while for videos, yes, you can have all these additional tricks and features that they introduce with the software update number 2. So with that, please let me know if you have any questions about the use modes for hybrid shooting for photos and for videos. So yeah, it was quite the test. I think that once you have the dynamic active state and you crop in with the 60p, that's the max reach you can get. And ideally, it's the same crop in and the same zoom you had with the auto framing, because auto framing, it takes only a part of the framing and it gets it to full resolution with 4K. So yes, empiric test, because I love the learning by doing, and I think that with this Sony camera just got better and we have more and more options for our recording, for our running and gunning with photos and for videos. So with that, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please remember to like it, share it on social media, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos to come, and I guess I will shoot it. Thank you. Bye-bye.